Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
And now you look at all these people that are like, oh.
So I'm intrigued by this quote. I mean, I really wanted to start out the Easter episode on a high note, but I find
this is a high note because Hitler was high all the time.
Let's go ahead and quote the man. I mean, this is the first time we've ever quoted this man.
No, it's not. Oh. Dude, I say random weird Hitler shit all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, your true colors shine through.
Dude.
So go ahead and read your little Hitler quote.
Before I read my Hitler quote, I admire the man. Not what he did. He was just some dude who got up, like, stood on a fucking soapbox and was like, "We sind the highest of the man."
Hey, he made shit happen. He also gave us the Volkswagen.
Right? No, you know what? That's
man, if you ever owned a Beetle, been in a Beetle, watch Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah,
thank Hitler.
Dude, this is the fucking the best part about, like, Bill Burr's stand-up comedy.
I love that we're going through all these best and great quotes.
No, I said Bill Burr. I'm talking about. I'm
just saying it's just such a high note for Hitler.
Yeah, right. Hi. No, this is one of the best bits by Bill Burr, is because you know damn well Hitler did not stand up there and say, "And we're going to gas all the Jews, and we are going to start this imperial race and kill everybody." Like, if he would have done that immediately. Like, that's it. Like, imagine that being his first speech, right? Ever.
Well,
no, he would have went fucking nowhere.
Dude, we would have kicked him out of Toastmasters.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We'd have kicked him out of Toastmasters for that.
Right, and he would have fucking went nowhere in his life. You damn well, he started out, and this is not in relation to, but he started out with that Obama groove. Like, he was just cool, laid back rock star, like, hey, we're going to improve everything.
See, you know, we got a complaint about me interrupting last week.
Now I'm just letting it go.
I'm not interrupting shit right now. No, I mean, so let's get to the quote itself so we can get there. So what is this quote?
He who owns the youth gains the future.
So does that make... So Russell Wilson gains the future because he owns Future's baby.
I like how you tied in last week's episode about Sierra and Carrie Hilson and Beyonce to Russell Wilson, the future. Man, we're going to start controversies over a vast genre.
This show is written by the Illuminati. And this is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ So Fresh.
And we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on the Hype. The reason, I'm just going to dive into this. The reason I bring this up is because... Because
a Jew rose today. Wow. Yeah. My bad. Like, totally my bad. Like,
we could just end the show right there, and we would be winning.
Wow.
No, the reason I bring this up is because if you watch the shit that's been going on the news, that the whole Florida shooting. How these kids are trying to be their 15-minute celebrities, saying, "Oh, well, we're against guns, and the people of previous generations, 18-year-olds would never and have no clue how to shoot an AR-15." Look at World War II, moron. Look at Vietnam. 18 and 20-year-old kids sent to war to die.
No, motherfuckers own guns for a long time.
Yes,
people. It was pretty normal for people to own guns for a long time and not go shoot large sums of people.
If you look at the most recent, I believe it's the most recent. Don't quote me. This
they happen pretty regularly.
The most recent incident, I think even last week. This Stefan, what's his last name?
Stefan Clark from Sacramento.
Clark. There you go.
Back on the 18th.
He's in his and this is all just internet news. I don't know exactly what the fuck happened. He's in his grandmother's backyard, allegedly with a cell phone, and gets shot 20 times by the cops.
Yeah, I think the last breakdown I saw on it, because I saw an update, they fired 20 shots. I think they hit him 8 times, and 7 of those times, and I could be wrong, you correct me, but they hit him a lot. They hit him a lot of times, but most of the shots were in his back.
Okay, and now I have an additional problem with those facts. You are trained police officers. You shot 20 times and only 7 hit them. You need to step your game up.
You motherfuckers are shooting like gangbangers.
Holding the gun to the side and shit.
More motherfuckers died in the drive-by scene in Menace to Society. Right. And for me, I totally sympathize with his family. Right. I think it is a fucked up incident. Do I think it's an isolated incident? Do I think it's been isolated to the last couple years that shit like this has happened? Shit like this has always happened. It's just, motherfuckers didn't, for some reason, black people figured out that their lives mattered about 3 years ago. I'm trying to figure that out. I mean, because before, the Black Lives Not Matter before, because you know what I'm saying? These things, people weren't marching like this for this. So, I mean, this is just a new. I mean, right after the first somebody came up with the term woke, and then they said, "Hey, you know that Black Lives Matter,
dude." This is what's ridiculous to me. Okay, nobody knows that I've seen. Nobody knows what that kid was doing. They said he only had a cell phone on him. That's fine. I know nothing about the incident.
As the story plays out, there was a report in the neighborhood that there was either vandalism or car burglary going on.
Okay,
and they were looking for somebody. And from what was said, he was a suspect. He ran into his grandma's backyard, and that's where they had the confrontation with him. I don't have the details on that,
right.
So I don't want to be specific on that. And I understand that a tragedy has happened here, but it's when you think about what they did to protest the tragedy made the event even worse, because what they did was they blocked people from getting into a Sacramento Kings game, and the Sacramento Kings have nothing to do with the police force.
Well, and I mean, let's be honest. All 17 people that were going to that game, I'm sure they were pretty pissed.
Yeah, like who's really going to see the fucking Kings? But as someone who works, I wouldn't say sports media, but someone who's worked at a venue like that.
Yeah,
you're really actually hurting people's livelihoods. I give no fucks about the players, because the players,
yeah, they're fine.
I mean, they're going to be fine. Their money's guaranteed. But there's people that work at that arena that are going to get sent home early,
yeah,
or be called off and not make the little bit of money that they're making, and you make the problem even bigger. Then you got more poor black folks running from the police.
What I don't get, I like that. Now, what I don't get is, first of all, how are you stopping me from getting into the fucking arena? Like, did they link arms? Did they chain themselves to the door? Like,
if I show up at the Rose Quarter and there's a bunch of angry black motherfuckers yelling, I'm going home.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay, that's you though.
Being a black man, either I can join the protest or I can get the fuck out. Because crossing that line,
no, see, you could fucking just slip in to the ranks and then just duck out real quick. You could just pull the vest off or put a jacket on over your vest, slide in there and be like, yeah, and just stroll right on in there.
Oh, they told you, like, you fucking sell out. You fucking sell out. You don't give a damn about your people.
This is what I'm wondering.
I give a damn about this person. This Black Lives Matter.
This Black Life's got shit to do.
This Black Life has a fucking mortgage.
Yeah.
So this Black Life needs to be over there. So obviously my Black life and what I have to do to maintain it, and the fact that I am not engaged in criminal activity, you give no fucks there.
They're a walking contradiction.
Yeah. And what is the goal? What is the goal? Justice, we haven't even finished the investigation yet.
Dude, we live in an era where there is so many people, groups, persons, whatever the fuck you want to call them. All they do is create problems. There is no solution in mind. There's no goal in mind.
They create chaos.
There's no goal in mind. We're going to come out here and fucking protest somebody being shot. Okay, you want to do that? We're going to have a protest every fucking 7 seconds.
I lived in Sacramento. The police station, the police station's not that far.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
I mean, honestly, from the arena, because that's who you got beef with.
Yeah.
Because you're messing up something that brings a lot of money into your fucking community. Because there's people. It's not just people inside, just like here in Portland.
Right.
It's not just people in Sacramento that go to the Sacramento Kings game.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine if you drove 2 hours. I've seen, like, when I've worked a game, and I've seen people come from Canada to see a game.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And they're like, oh, can't get in, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking hosers in front of the arena.
Dude, all they want to do is make it about themselves. Like, the social media era is so huge right now. Everybody just wants their fucking piece of the fame. You know damn well somebody is out there like, yeah, man, see, I was on TV out there that day. I was out there protesting.
Yeah. And wait, and you know, if you listen to the show and you have half a brain, you tell me about a protest that really made something happen. Dude, you tell me about a protest. You tell me about a protest. At the end of the protest, they sat down and wrote a new law and fucking fixed whatever the fuck was wrong.
Right.
Never, ever fucking happened in the history of the world. I don't care if you were burning bras. I don't care if it's a naked bike ride. It didn't change shit. Motherfuckers.
We talked about this before the show. I fucking love it. I got sucked in to a Samuel.
Pause.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not even going to pause on this. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay. Yeah. You got sucked in what is that? Le Royale?
No, I got sucked into some clickbait Samuel L. Jackson facts. And as a young man...
That's like 5 pauses.
Yeah, it is.
I got sucked in on clickbait.
As a young man, apparently he marched in a Martin Luther King protest. Probably not hand in hand with MLK, but...
It's just what you did.
Yeah, he was a black man in that era and wanted to march with his people. So when he became famous years later, apparently in some sort of interview, he was asked, well, were you surprised that Martin Luther King was shot and killed? He said, no. He said, you cannot be that impactful around the world, not in a state, not in a country, around the entire world, and not end up in that situation.
Well, also, when it comes to somebody like that, you would not, and I want to put this in the best way possible because maybe I'm just fucked up today. We started out with Hitler, but you don't want an icon like that to live on to be a hypocrite. I mean, hey, call it the Bill Cosby syndrome or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Because until 3 years ago, that dude was good as gravy.
Yeah.
And all the shit that's come out, I mean, you're better off as a martyr than to live to become a hypocrite. Because the thing is, you will change.
What's that quote? You die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Batman, baby.
Hell, Batman.
That's how we roll on
now
this
sponsored by Warner Brothers. Yeah, right. Make sure I just picked up the new Suicide Squad, so yeah, make sure you
watch
it.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I've only watched a piece of it, but yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I won't say anything about it besides it's awesome.
The new cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, you already watched it?
Dude, did I already watch it? We talked about me downloading Kung Fu The Legend Continues last week. Do you think I'm not on top of my fucking Marvel and DC game?
Okay. And just in case you didn't know, and I will mention this as much as I can, if you like DC characters, you should probably stick to the cartoons, even though they're kind of going to shit too. But if you like DC characters, please stick to the cartoons because the movies are a ripoff. That is a crime.
Dude, are they going to shit because they're not using the theme song? Like, what's happening here? How are cartoons going to shit?
If you look at the new DC cartoons, they just look really weird.
What do you mean? Like the art itself? Or
no, the art looks really weird. There's a lot more. I don't know why the cartoons have to be rated R now. Like they're cussing and they're cussing. I like I'm watching that. I'm watching that Batman, The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Why does Batman have to slay Batgirl on a rooftop? Like he fucking went in on Batgirl on a rooftop. Yeah. I mean, well, that's not. Now she can yell me too. Yeah. I mean, maybe she didn't want his sexual advances, but she felt pressure because he's Batman. He's the boss.
I was gonna say, who is gonna pass on Batman?
Oh, that's such a male attitude. Listen to you. So who's gonna pass on that?
Really? Are you telling? And I'm not talking Ben Affleck Batman. I'm saying who would pass on like a Michael Keaton Batman. If I was gay, no way I'm passing on a Michael Keaton Batman.
You don't know what you would do if you were gay, so shut up. I think it's one of the dumbest things we say as men. No, you just actually had a gay thought. Don't cover it up. If I was gay, you don't know what you would do if you were gay. I mean, because if you knew what you would do when you were gay, you'd be like, yo, you pick out, you'd be telling me, we walk by guys, you're like, he'd be my boyfriend, because you really thought that shit out. Because if you actually take some time to think about if I was gay, then you would have thought out a whole scenario of your gayness.
I love how you're diving into this. I was literally just comparing like the Xbox One to PS4, and you're sitting there going like, nah, this is what it looks like when you bake a cake, and this is what it's like when you bake a pie.
You would have already named all the gnomes in your yard if you were gay. But I did wake up this morning. I was in a gamer mood.
Okay.
I watched a couple.
A gamer mood.
Gamer.
Oh, okay, just checking.
All right, we bashed you guys this week. Hey, make sure if you have a complaint, you call us at 442-999-HYPE, and you know what? I might call you back and talk shit to you. If you need that pump up, if you really need Oh So Fresh to talk shit to you, then you hit me up, 442-999-HYPE. I might even give you my personal phone number so I can text you how I don't think you're shit.
We need to actually incorporate that in the number somehow. 99wine HYPE. like if you want to call up and whine and bitch.
If you want to come up with a new number, because there's only so many numbers. There's 10 numbers.
That is true.
442-999-HYPE. I think it's the simple as it can get.
Yeah. And technically, there's
and to be honest,
numbers.
if you check our messages, there's some simple motherfuckers that call.
There really is.
And I'm not saying mental disability simple. I just mean like people that are that have a conscious IQ, they're functional. They're dumb motherfuckers that call online. But no, I woke up this morning doing some Xbox shit, and I was just like, I waited a while to get my Xbox One. I waited a good long while. Mm-hmm. I'm thoroughly impressed because I can run all my shit through there, and I can put illegal shit on it. It's fucking dope.
What do you mean run all your shit? Like you can cook waffles?
Like okay, so I use the Amazon Fire Stick. If you guys don't know what the Amazon Fire Stick is, how did you even download a goddamn podcast? I have to question your life choices. Anyway, I can run that shit through my Xbox. I had to explain it to my roommate because I didn't want my roommate to come home and tear apart my shit.
Sorry, unplugging shit.
Sorry, unplugging shit, yeah. And then I come home and there's a whole bunch of bubble gum and tape on my fucking TV. Right. But no, my Xbox One, that was the biggest advancement of the week, I think. So
you've given me one thing. You're like, yeah, I can run all my shit in my Amazon Fire Stick.
And then I can use, if you guys live that illegal life, I could put Kodi on there.
Dude, there's nothing illegal about Kodi. It's free.
It is illegal.
No, you're not doing the illegal shit. Kodi is free. Kodi's a free app. Whoever's on the other end, they're doing some bad shit.
Well, if you have Kodi, you're doing illegal shit. I mean,
you're a criminal.
I would imply that you are doing more illegal shit if you have Kodi than if you have an AR-15.
And for those of you who couldn't see, he just did the black girl head whip. All he was missing is the finger snap.
Take that, snowflake.
No, what is the difference between the Xbox One and we'll say like the newest PlayStation console? Is it graphics processors, like the whole 9 yards?
The new PlayStation is supposed to be more powerful. They actually run on they're very similar. To be honest with you, they're very similar in their hardware. It's just the new because I got an old Xbox One. Fuck that.
Right.
I got a shitty TV.
Yeah.
And the new Xbox One. I mean, they all do like 4K, and you know if you give no fucks, you don't give a fuck about 4K.
It's like cars. It's just horsepower thing then.
Yeah, more horsepower. I've honestly, I think from what I've read, I probably couldn't tell the difference. Maybe there's some specific games.
Yeah.
So if I feel the need to go spend $500 on a goddamn Xbox, then there is an Xbox for me. Just like when it comes to buying cars from General Motors. Serious shit. Like you can get the Cadillac or you can get the Chevrolet. It's the same goddamn car, same buttons.
Yeah. Do you remember when the first PlayStation was $100? $99.99.
Oh, that was at the end of its life cycle. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
When it first came out, it was like $2 something.
Yeah, you're just like, little kid. Like parents are like, nah, we're not spending $200 on like a Super Nintendo. And then you get all that fucking new shit. Like the Xbox comes out, and then Super Nintendos are like $99.
Oh yeah, when the new one comes out, and they always came back with like that mini model.
Yeah,
like the shit model.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember when Super Mario was fucking Super Mario, that Nintendo 64 version.
Oh, Mario 64.
Yeah.
Mario 64 was dope.
Oh my god.
The only thing I was playing on 64 was Mario Kart. If you fuck with Mario Kart, hell yeah. That's a hey, this is between me and you. That's a purple shell for your ass, bitch. If you fuck with Mario Kart, you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, back then, really, the first console I bought for myself was I bought a Sega Genesis, and I played NBA Jam. And I played NBA Jam.
Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. All day.
Dude, I wasn't fucking with Sonic. I was like, nah, I just played NBA Jam because I could be a Bill Clinton. You could be Bill Clinton. You could be George Clinton. There was a few motherfuckers you could be on there.
Dude, I find it hilarious that if
Master of the Funk and the Dunk.
Master. I just had a Ric Flair moment. Woo!
Atomic Dog, bitch.
Yeah, right. Now, what I find fascinating too is they do it in kind of slower cycles with movies, but they do the exact same thing with video games. They just fucking recycle them every couple years. They're like NBA Jam 2015. NBA Jam 2017, like shit like that.
Oh, I will say, like on the 2K and the Madden and all that,
right.
That shit does get fucking old. NBA Jam, they do about once a decade.
Yeah,
and I'm hurting. I really need a new NBA Jam. But I get tired of motherfuckers telling me I got to recycle in general.
Well, dude, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's more expensive every fucking year for no reason. Like regular recycling, like the shit you separate your bottles and cans. They fucking up that shit every fucking year. And guess what? There's people at the landfill that are paid to separate recycling and garbage.
Well, let me tell you what you're paying for. You're paying for motherfuckers like me that don't separate that shit.
Dude, I refuse to fucking recycle because I know the game. You want to charge me like $40 a month or however much fucking money it is on top of charging me to come pick up my trash?
Actually, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of my recycle bin and just get a bigger trash can.
Dude, I'm telling
What's
you.
the fucking difference? What's the real
Nothing.
value? It's probably going to be cheaper for me to have a bigger trash can and no recycle bin.
That's exactly it.
Because really, you pay the deposit on the cans. Mm-hmm. I don't know where the fuck you live. You might live in Sweden where they actually make it worth your while to bring your cans back. I don't know what the fuck you do over there. But right here in this Oregon, Washington little sector here, no, I pay deposit on cans all the time, and I never get that money back.
Never.
I get robbed. I should be able to opt out. Because I look at the amount of cans that I go through, or just shit I go through in the course of a month, and yeah, maybe $10-12 worth of that shit is fucking.
This household alone, you should have a golden fucking driveway paid for by the city.
Yeah,
for as much soda and bottles as you go through.
Yeah, because why? Why are the streets not pavable? Where is this money going? Like the deposit money.
To some fucking asshole's pocket.
Really, before you buy a soda, ask yourself, where is that deposit money going? Because you know what? Next time I'm gonna walk up to the register with a cup and I'm just gonna pour the shit out and be like, "Don't charge me the goddamn deposit." Because I give no fucking fucks.
Dude, seriously, like for example, I've had 3 waters since I've been over here. That's 15 cents in under an hour.
I get a deposit on that?
Yeah.
Same
thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's 10 cents in Oregon.
Oh, shit. See? Water bottle's even better.
Damn.
Telling you.
I might have to start saving these.
Yeah, no.
I just been giving them away because you know what they do? They go to the dump and they cash them in.
I'll bet you. Dude.
I bet you they cash them in.
I've never told this story to anybody who won't listen. Now all you guys get to listen.
I thought we were getting all personal.
No, we are. So my uncle, he's been my uncle my entire life. He's been... Well, we'll call him what he is. He's been a fuck up. He's been in college for 20 years to get a 4-year degree. He did a lot of drugs when he was younger. Probably still does them. He used to...
Any jail time?
Oh yeah, here and there. I mean, he does have a street name, but I won't go into it right now.
Well, at least he went to jail and went back to school.
Yeah,
Those motherfuckers just get discouraged and still crush areas.
I won't go into his street name because I don't want too much cred. And yes, I said too much cred.
I don't need nobody shooting at my house.
That's true. But no, he used to work at a recycle center, and when those Pepsi points were a thing, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
He got every single thing out of that Pepsi book 5 times over. He would just sit on the line, cut off Pepsi points all day.
Except for the plane.
No, dude, I'll bet you he even took a ride on that.
No, there was a big incident. They had to pay that kid out because I don't know if you remember that Pepsi point commercial. They were like, if you collect enough Pepsi points, we will get you this plane. And he was like, hey, well, I got the Pepsi points. Where's my fucking plane?
Yeah, what's up with my plane?
And they're like, well, we really can't give you a U.S. military plane. Well, hey, dude, I have no fucking teeth.
Yeah, really.
I have no teeth and diabetes now. After collecting all these goddamn Pepsi points, I need a fucking plane. And well, like my man Sam Jackson, there better not be no goddamn snakes on it.
Yeah, right. No, but he used to sit there all day and cut points just off the line as these bottles would go through. And I kid you not, we had the Pepsi bikes, we had the Pepsi fucking shoes, socks, t-shirts, hats, everything that there was in that fucking book. We had all the the duffel bags, the whole 9 yards, dude. And
sounds kind of shifty. You sure you didn't just steal that from one of your neighbors?
Yeah. No, there was so many. Dude, we had, I kid you not, 5 Christmases where all we got was Pepsi shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were the Pepsi generation.
Oh yes. Yeah. What is it that Wayne said in Wayne's World? Where he takes a sip of the Pepsi and he's like, yes, and it's the product of the next generation.
Look at me. I'm the captain.
So, the moral of the story is don't fucking recycle. You don't need to.
This story really has no moral. I want to tell you, before we get out of here, I want to wish you a very happy Easter if you celebrate. I know we started out on Hitler, but this is the one day that you will text me, the 2 days out of the year that you will text me something. I will tell you that I'm Jewish because I don't want to celebrate with you.
What do you mean? Hold on. You don't want to celebrate Easter? Like, what would you do to celebrate Easter?
I have this thing against Easter. I grew up going to church.
Okay.
So Easter's horrible for me. Easter was the day that I would go to church and I'd have to wear a new stuffy suit.
Okay.
It'd be looking fly. But then these motherfuckers would show up. I'm talking about church too. These motherfuckers, these one time a year church motherfuckers would show up. It'd be all fucking crowded. I can't sit in my goddamn seat. I'm a regular here. I'm a regular. Hold on. You Johnny come lately motherfucker. Parking's all fucked up.
Did your suit have karate pants?
No, I look good. Ain't no fucking karate pants.
Did you wear a do-rag?
No.
Just checking.
No. No, my grandmother would take me to Nordstrom's. We could get ready.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Man,
I don't know.
That's even better than Mervin's.
I don't know. Like, if you a real religious motherfucker, you know you got new clothes on Easter. You got new church clothes on Easter. That was a regular tradition.
Is that why they call it Good Friday? Because you be looking good.
No.
I just had to throw it in there. I don't know why. It just felt right.
No.
So hard on yourself.
You're so hard on yourself.
You know, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I was trying to be nice and talk about Easter. It's amazing to start a sentence with fuck and say I'm into Easter. I want you to have a happy Easter or whatever the hell you celebrate. You know, if you celebrate something else, I mean, if Jesus was just a prophet to you or just some motherfucker you and your people had to kill, so fucking big. This is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host of No Name.
I'm DJ Oso Fresh. Make sure you hit us up on the Hype line. That's 442-999-HYPE.
And if you are looking for property in the Portland metro area, check out Fortress Property Management. That's fortresspropertymgmt.com. Or you can hit them at that phone number.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
I don't have the number. You're already on the internet. Listen to the show. Just go to the goddamn site.
It's 503-752-8519.
Wow.
Boom.
Good.
Right off the top.
I have no fucking idea.
And you motherfuckers need Jesus.
Hold on.
It's time
Have you heard the good news? He's coming back today. Tuesday. You picked the right day to tell a motherfucker they need Jesus. Jesus here. Because there's a lot of broke motherfuckers up at church trying to find Jesus right now.
Hey, and all you Black lives that matter, fuck you guys. We all matter.
It's time to go.
See, let me go ahead and follow up on that, because I didn't say fuck all you Black Lives Matter, because I don't need any protests outside my house. Am I down with the movement? No. Do I feel like Black Lives Matter? Yes. But for me to be down with the movement, I need the movement to have an office and not just a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really want to organize and do some shit, first you got to explain to me how Black lives didn't matter until about 3 years ago. You explain that to me first, because motherfuckers been dying for years and years and years, and by our own hands. You know what? You need to clean up the shit in your own community. Then you can go look at your neighbor's yard. Look at yours first. Give it a good mow. You know what I'm saying? Till up the fucking weeds. Take care of your own shit. When you can teach black motherfuckers to stop killing black motherfuckers, maybe you can teach white motherfuckers to stop doing it too. I'm also fresh, and I'm out.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.